Hey guys, Fifa Tank HD here. Welcome to my first ever video on career mode, and today we are going to start with Leeds United. But before we start with all that gibberish, I am going to explain why I've been gone for a few months and why the two videos I started with have been deleted. So, after the two videos went out, I didn't think my YouTube career would go that well. So I decided to just scrap YouTube and start a new adventure. But since then I've decided, you know what, I can actually make something with YouTube and try my best. If I just got to keep believing. So and I have returned, and the reason why the two videos have been deleted is because I want to make a fresh start with the same channel. So I've just deleted the two videos. But talking about Leeds, we are making a career mode with them, and this is just a build up to FIFA 15 career mode because that's what I'm starting with. So we do make the stadium Ellen Road, and actually in this game it does actually look like Ellen Road, so that's pretty good. So here we do call the manager FIFA Tank, which is very tankish of me. Before I start with all the transfers, my league ambition from the board is to achieve a high finish in the league. But we do go to the Scottish Premier League here, looking for a centre back, and we do go to Dundee United to look for a young centre back that could make a very good player in the future. And he goes by the name of John Sutar, and he's shown great potential, which is good. So yeah, so we'll inquire about him and see how that goes. We do go to the Holland League here. We do go to A.F.C. training looking for a midfielder. And someone that does catch my eye is Kyle Ebselio. But he has recently joined from Arsenal, which is unfortunate, and he's an important first team player. So that loan deal will not happen. But there's another player that's pretty decent, and he goes by his name of Stradot Eghan. So do inquire about him. So after that we do advance, see how much them players are worth, and the FC trying to say, yeah, we think our game's worth 2.5 million. And I say, 1.2. See how that goes. So, yeah, so after that, the inquiry for John Zutar does say that Dundee want 700 grand. We do start with an offer of 450 grand. So, we do go to the transfers here and do look for another player. And we do go to which league, I believe. We do go to the Pro League and go to Standard Liège. Yep, I am correct. And do look for a right back, because we only have one right back, and he goes by the name of Sam Byram. So we do inquire about Daniel Opere, because his contract's running out in 12 months, and he looks a pretty decent player. But he's worth 1.3 million according to Stanley. So we do offer 700 grand, see how that deal goes, but hopefully that does happen. But talking about that, his wages were just 15 grand, which could be a bit of a problem. But here, the Stratton Eghan deal has been accepted, and all we need to do now is offer him a contract. So hopefully that does go through. And Dundee United offer for John Sutar is unaccepted, 450 grand. So we do offer them 150 grand plus Juve. But I think in real life that deal could happen. But because it's EA and Juve isn't worth much, I think it won't happen here. But it was just a risk to take, you know. I like risks. But the Daniel Opar deal is rejected, not unaccepted, just rejected. We do offer him 500 grand plus due here, which is a pretty rubbish deal for them, but it's good for us. But Eghan does decline his first contract offer, so we do offer him one more, and we offer him a crucial first team player 4 years for 4.5 grand per week, which is quite a lot. So Dundee United do say no. We want more plus due, but Eghan again declines his contract offer. So now it's our last contract offer for Eghan. I've just made a mistake, guys. Last time I offered you 4 grand. This time I'm offering 4.5. So yeah. Standard Liège do reject the offer for 500 grand plus due, but so we do now go to the John Sutar deal and offer 250 plus due. And I have to tell you guys, I don't think that does get accepted. This time we offer no player plus 950 grand, and that could go through to say he was worth 1.3 million. You know, it's not much, but here the Eghan deal has been accepted, and he is our first signing in the Championship in this career mode and for Leeds United. So Daniel Opere here. The deal is not accepted again, and I just offer 1 million. It's now my last offer. So because of that, I do go to the transfers to look for another young right back. And as soon as I think of a young right back, I do think of the Premier League. And as soon as I think of a young right back in the Premier League, I do think of a Southampton. And then as I soon think of a young right back in the Premier League, in Southampton, I don't think of the name Callum Chambers, who has recently joined Arsenal in real life. Oh, I've just made the biggest mistake ever possible. But still, I do go in for Callum Chambers soon. But before that, I do inquire about Yassine Benzia. Sorry about that, guys. I've just ruined the future of this episode for you. But yeah, in a minute, I will go to Callum Chambers. Before that, we do inquire about Yassine Benzia, who's shown great potential. And Lyon want £1.5 million or 1.6. But I say, no, no, no. I'm going to offer you 1.2 million. But here we do get an offer for Rudolph Austin. And we do reject all offers for Rudolph Austin because I've never used him. He does seem a pretty decent player. And yeah. So the OPA deal does get accepted, but now it's just contract problems because his wages are a lot of money. I will offer him that. I will take the risk. But if he rejects the first one, I don't think I'll give him another. But the John Souttar deal here is not accepted. And we do offer him some more. So hopefully it does happen. But Olympic Lyon here have accepted an offer from us against no one really. But this time we are going to Callum Chambers and we are going to offer inquire about him. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me today. We are going to inquire about Callum Chambers and see how much he's worth to them. But in real life, he did go to Southampton for 16 million, and they say here they want 2.5. But I am going to offer him less because just like the Eggcan deal, we did get a bargain out of that. But finally, hallelujah, the John Souttar deal is accepted, and that is an absolute miracle. We do offer him a contract offer, and he should accept that. But in a few days, we do have our first friendly, and I'm going to see my friendlies. But before I talk about that, Yassine Benzia has accepted his contract, and he's now a Leeds United player. We will be playing first team football, but before that, I'm going to change the team just a little bit. And yeah, so about that, we are going to sim friendlies here. Because I don't see the point friendlies. I mean, if it was like a competition friendly, I would play that, but that hasn't happened, unfortunately. So I won't be doing that. So here we just simulate to the friendly. But before the friendly, John Souttar does accept his contract. Thank God, because he was some hard work to get. El Hadjouf will be going the other way, but we'll be getting a very good young talented centre back. But about young talented, we do go for the young talented right back and offer 1.5 million. Don't shout at me if I'm wrong, but I do think of that. So our first friendly, we do win 2-1 with Benzia scoring on his debut, his Ellen Road debut. But we do get an offer for Egon Stokes on the season-long loan from Shrewsbury, and we're like, yep, he can go. And player does get injured, but that doesn't really matter. So we do advance here. And this today, guys, is a very long episode. It's 18 minutes long. Hopefully you guys can stay for this and you'll be a loyal supporter of the FIFA tank community. And we do go into our second friendly here against Firehard. And I'm just going to change the team a bit. I mean, this is not the first team, obviously. I'm not going to start. I will change the first team before the Peterborough game in the Capital One Cup. But for the Capital One Cup, I am going to put my second team out because a few days later after Capital One Cup, we have got our first league game at Ellen Road against Birmingham, I believe. So yeah, so we're not going to put our first team out then, but right now we are. And we do have a friendly against Faraday, and we do lose 3-1, which I'm not quite surprised about, to be honest, because Faraday are a very decent team. But we do have a chance here for Jason Pierce of 975 grand, but we do say no, Burnley. We'll only accept an offer of £1.5 million. So hopefully that £1.5 million does come. And we do advance, and Southampton have accepted a £1.7 million offer from Leeds, us, and we do offer Callum Chambers a contract, but in a minute you'll see that he does decline his contract because I did offer him a rubbish role, so I offer him a crucial first team player in a minute. But before that, Burnley say 1.2 million Leeds, we say no, 1.5 million Burnley, so they should come back and say another deal for that. But we do go into our last friendly of the of the season, and that is against a team I cannot say, but we do win 2-1. Moat and Murphy scoring the goals, and Paddy Kenny conceding the goal, obviously. So yeah, Burnley come back and say, Leeds, 1.3 million. And I go, Burnley, 1.5 million. So, yeah, but as I've already said here, Callum James does decline his offer, so I give him a crush first team player. And I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but he does accept that offer right now. And that is our very good right back into the Leeds United team. And that is very good. Barmy, Barmy. So if you say Barmy do you in Leeds? I'll never know. But we do go to Chelsea and look for a replacement for Jason Pearce if he does go for 1.5 million. So we do go straight to Chelsea and inquire about Nathan Ake, which is a very good young player. So we are going to provide all the young players here. But Chelsea do say we're not accepting any money from you, but I just estimate his value. But I do think he's worth about 1.2 million. So we just offer one 600 grand. But yeah, transfer offer does come in for Aidan White. But like Jason Pearce, we do go Ipswich, £1.5 million. And Burnley have decided to accept the 1.5 million offer to give to us for Jason Pearce. But before that, we are going to put our first team out. But before the game, I will change it to our second team. But here, I'm changing the formation to 4-4-2 wide because, well, just because I want to be honest. But we do make our first team. So this, guys, will be the team that should win us promotion, hopefully. That's my target anyway, if I'm already explained. Obviously, the board is to achieve a high finish, which is quite a high finish to get promoted, to be honest. But yeah, so our first game of the career mode here is against Peterborough in the Capital One Cup, and hopefully we win this to prove to the fans that FIFA Tank is the manager for the season. So yeah, so Peterborough have actually got a pretty decent side. The best player is there as Assam Belonga. He's the biggest threat against us. He's on his own up front, but still he can still be a threat. And our team, obviously I've already explained, is a second team, but we are playing Callum Chambers, John Suter making their debut. I don't think there's any other players making their debut in that match. Nope. We do start here with Poland. Poland just keeps it in to keep it from a phone. Poland passes it to Pew. Pew to Moat. Moat passes it to Chambers. Callum Chambers on his debut uses his speed to run past the two Peterborough defenders. He crosses it into Hunt. Hunt with a header. What a finish from Hunt. That is a world-class finish from Hunt. That is just incredible. So we are only in the 3rd minute, I believe, and we're 1-0 up. So great start. And if I haven't already said, guys, I'm playing legendary 6 minutes per half. So that's 12 minutes a game. So yeah, here is Murphy on the ball, and he does lose it, but Murphy gains it back. But unfortunately, Aston Belonga going through ball to Aston Belonga. John Suter makes a great tackle there, and that's what I bought him for. But he does go to one of the players, to Moat. What ball to well, I can't say names here, but now it is Hunt on the ball, but Hunt does lose it, and that is the end of that tap. But now it's Poland here. Poland does a little shimmer around one of the Peterborough players. He does cross it in, but it does hit the Peterborough player, and it does go out for a corner. So from this corner, someone crosses it in to Matt Smith on the header, and it is now 2-0. Well done, Matt Smith's son. Matt Smith is he's actually an old Oldham player, to be honest. But that is a great head, and that's why I want to use him in the second team, not the first. Because obviously I have just bought Yassine Benzia. But now it's Peter on attack here, with a great boot ball through to Rao. Rao crosses it in to McCann. McCann misses the header, but Aston Long tries to head it. He also misses it, and we do clear that. But from that clearance here, it's Murphy on the ball to Hunt. Hunt to Matt Smith to Moat to Poland. Poland runs down the line as fast as his little feet can carry. He keeps going here. Poland makes a great cross in. Keeper shoves it out from Hunt. They do pass it around the box, so we're going to keep pressuring him. But now it's Aidan Wright pressuring this other player. He pressures the different player who has the ball. Now Aidan Wright is 1-on-1 literally, and he couldn't miss that goal. Great goal from Aidan Wright there. And that's what we want. So guys, there's only 4 minutes left of this episode. Stay still, guys. Watch the last 4 minutes. Please, please, please. Because it would mean so much to me. So what a goal here from Aidan White. Just It's like a rocket into the bottom corner. But here in the 33rd minute, a great through ball from Noel Hunt. I think his first name's Noel, but to Matt Smith here. Matt Smith should be scoring these, but the keeper makes an incredible save. And that attack is over now. But it's now to Moat. Moat to Murphy. Murphy to Callum Chambers. Chambers takes a shot. It is blocked. It comes to White. White couldn't get it, but Chambers tries to header it, and that is half-time, guys. And at half-time, it is 3-0. And that is an amazing scoreline for half-time against a League One side. But obviously was in the Championship last season. But now it's Moat here on the ball, runs down the line past the Peterborough defence, crosses it in to Noel Hunt. Hunt with the header, hits the Peterborough defender. It is an easy save for the keeper here. But now it's White with a great ball to Murphy. Murphy runs with the ball here. Murphy keeps running despite getting pulled back. Murphy is a great ball, boot to Poland. Poland with the head. Matt Smith with the shot. Poland with the shot. Great save from the goalkeeper there. Absolutely magnificent save from the keeper. And that is the end of that attack. But not for Peterborough because they keep going here. But he does get tackled in a minute. And that is obviously the end of that attack now. But it's a great through ball to Noel Hunt. But Noel Hunt just isn't fast enough. And one of the Peterborough defenders does tackle him. But it isn't the end of that attack as Noel Hunt does get it again. He runs down the line here, crosses the ball in to White. White is too small to get the header. And now it just got to Murphy. Murphy to Moat. Moat to Chambers, who's made a great impression on his debut for Leeds United. Crosses it in to Matt Smith, but it's too low for him, unfortunately. But here in the 73rd minute now, it's a great ball through to White. Now White is fast enough here. White uses his pace. White shoots, and it's a great save from the goalkeeper there. And Matt Smith tackles him. Could he shoot? No, the keeper just gets in the way. But now in the 82nd minute, nearing the end of the game here, and it's a great through ball to White. White crosses the ball in. Hits the head of Matt Smith, and it does hit the crossbar, unfortunately, as we are trying to make this game 4-0, which would be very, very nice. So here now, Poland's on the ball, but Peterborough do tackle Poland. Peterborough are passing the ball around nicely here. But Poland tackles him. Great save from the keeper. But Poland does have a shot, and it's a decent save. But now we have a corner now. It's a cross through to Zalukias, who I can't say his name. He misses the header, but now Moat has the ball. Moat here crosses it, and it is another corner. So here we're just going to keep going with the corners in. Cross to Matt Smith on the head. Great save from Matt Smith. The keeper yet again punches it out, but they can't clear it. Poland now on the ball. He does take a shot, but he's quite terrible. But Peterborough yet again lose the ball, and it's now Matt Smith with the cross. Cross it to Murphy. Murphy with the header, and in the 90th minute, he does make it 4-0, and that will be the end scoreline of the game. A great cross from Matt Smith, who usually is on the other side of the cross, but it's a great cross, and Murphy with the header. So really, it should be Murphy with the cross and Matt Smith with there, but this time it's gone different. There's a very good cross there and great head. The keeper has no chance. And that game does end 4-0, guys. Great first start to the episode, to the series. And our next game in the league is against Birmingham. So you guys, hope you enjoy. Please like this episode. But before I was talking that crap, we have sold thingy. And what's his name? Joseph Pearson. We do make another offer for Nathan Ake. And we do offer 1 million. So guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed. And just please watch out for the next episode tomorrow. And tomorrow's episode will be start of the season. So thanks for watching, guys, and goodbye.